I'm Lady T506. Welcome to my channel. Hello everyone's. I am here for Black Lightning Season 2, Episode 5. If you're new to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So we have Gambi. He's doing his daily routine, going to the little fruit stand. He's driving around town, and I guess he's about to go home, I'm assuming. And he comes to a red light, and he sees a car next to him. Now, y'all know Gambi is smart. He's special forces. He has all the intel he needs inside of his van. Like, he can have the van drive itself. So I was like, okay, Gambi gonna be safe. He already peeped at this situation does not look good. Now, I'm assuming these are the people that he and Anessa had robbed, like, last episode, but I was like, I don't know. Maybe these are some outside forces, I don't know. But Gambi knew something wasn't right. So he's taking off. They're shooting at his van. And at one point, it was like, okay, we had 37% protection. Okay, at this point, you need to get somewhere because we can't hold on much longer. We're at 9% protection. So Gambi, like, turns off into, like, a little side area, like an open field, and like rolls the car on its side. The next thing you know, it blows up. Me personally, I do not think Gambi is dead. I think that somehow he has some kind of mechanism that the roof of the car or his van popped open with some kind of button, and he was able to shoot out before it blew up. Because, like, okay, if it looks like it's blown up, these people are just going to assume that I'm dead. I just do not believe, until I see an actual body and we have dental records and DNA, I'm just not going to believe that Gambi is dead. Jennifer, she's having cabin fever. She's tired of being stuck at home. She's tired of the teacher who's helping her on the computer, even though there's not an actual person that we see. There is somebody like, are you still there, Jennifer? Yes, I'm still here. And if I wanted to be messy, I would tell you how I really feel about you. I would have shaded you in front of your face. She's just going through it. Khalil, he's constantly calling her. But I'm like, until she resolves her feelings for Khalil, she's going to continue to have these episodes where her powers just pop up anytime. She can't go to school and like get startled and she end up in a ball of glow. Then what's she gonna do? I know as a teenager you think, you know, my parents, they just don't understand. You're ruining my life. But like, you have powers. And they can go off at the wrong time. You can hurt yourself. You can hurt somebody else. She's missing Khalil, but like Khalil, he is turned to the dark side. He didn't already had his first kill. Tobias is already trying to make him like Cyanide 2.0. I need you to get tougher and stronger and, you know, kill more people. At this time, she's just like, I just want to go back to school. I never thought that I would be that person that I'm missing being the Queen of Garfield. But at this time, she's missing being the Queen of Garfield. I'm trying to help out. She done already stole money for the clinic, so she might as well come and volunteer. Because since it got, you know, that bomb was those two bombs were set off, people don't want to come in and volunteer, rightfully so. Like a few years ago, the doctor that I went to, it was at a hospital, somebody came in there shooting, and like for a while after that, you hardly seen anybody at the hospital, because like people was like, no, I don't want to go there. Somebody cutting up super foods, got the shooting, I don't want to be there. But I understand that. So she's seen a patient, I think her name is Anaya, but Anaya's boyfriend, I was like, what's going on with you? Because he was acting very paranoid. He was like, hurry up and get this done. Like, something about him was like throwing me off, but they didn't show too much of them right then and there. We just know that she's pregnant. But I was like, what's going on with him? Why are you so paranoid? Why are you so agitated? You acting like y'all not even supposed to be there. Who are you hiding from? So Tobias has Khalil kidnapped this councilman, and he was basically like, look here, I know that you took money from Proctor. How would your constituents feel if they knew that you was taking money from this man who was responsible for these mega humans? I don't think they would like that. And he's going on about, come and play pool with me, and he's giving words like Tobias. He's like he's a villain, but he gives you words of wisdom every now and again. And it's very confusing. Like, you're supposed to be a villain. Why are you giving words of wisdom? Like, almost being inspirational, but not inspirational. Like, you're giving words of wisdom, but you're a villain. He's basically, I have a folder and I know all your information and all your dirt. You look squeaky clean on the outside, but I know who you really are. So if you didn't know by now, you work for me. And I was like, now that Tobias has Proctor's folder and files, like, he's going to be blackmailing every powerful person in the city of Freeland. It's like, I've been where I can't show my face for 30 years, and now that I'm back, I'm going to be the true king of Freeland. And I was like, besides, Detective Henderson, has nobody sat back and looked and like, Tobias, well, you've been looking the same way for the last 30 years. What's up with that, boo? Now, I know I've been looking the same way for the past 18 years. It's just that I have a baby face. Like, you should be a good, 60 years old right now, Tobias. Maybe older than that. I don't know how old you was when you took whatever serum you took to where you seem to not age. And I don't know if Tobias can die or not. But Tobias has that file. So you know he's going to be blackmailing people left and right. And when we see Councilman later, he's saying there was a very generous donor who's back in Freeland who wanted to set up a clinic somewhere else, all new equipment. It's gonna be lovely. And one of the reporters like, is it Tobias Well? Because my contact said it was Tobias Well. Well, that's the point of having an anonymous donor. It's like, he's gonna be out here doing his dirt, on the slide, we don't nobody know but him and his criminal, allies. But then I'm going to be, making free clinics everywhere with state-of-the-art equipment, so I look like I'm doing good when I'm really doing wrong. That's what I'm getting from Tobias. Henderson tells Jennifer and Anissa, Gambi, he was ambushed, he was killed. I don't know if it was one of you guys. And then she was like, hold up, what you mean? He's like, oh, I forgot to tell you. He knows that you were Thunder and I am Black Lightning, okay? He was like, why would, Gambi, he's a tailor. Why would somebody with these, expert weapons be after Gambi? He's like, I don't know. So, and this is like, okay, Uncle Gambi's dead. Let me go get my keys to his place, because he said I could stay there. I still have a key. We need to go get suited up so we can avenge Uncle Gambi's death. But he was like, no, we're not going to do that. We're going to sit back and wait. Because remember, this is Uncle Gambi. He has contingencies for his contingencies. He's already thinking, you on plan A, he's already at plan Z, and at plan Z, he is safe and you are behind bars. So me and Jefferson, we are right here right now. I don't believe that Gambi is dead until I see a body. Like with Cyanide, we saw Cyanide laying there dead. She gone. She not coming back. Gambi, there's nobody. His van is charcoal, burnt to a crisp, which I'm thinking he did that on purpose so people will think he is dead and he can lay low for a while, at some point. Contact Jefferson and the family, let them know, look here, y'all don't have to mourn for me no more. I'm alive. I gotta lay low for a while so I can find out who these people are who tried to kill me, so I can go after them. I'm not gonna tell y'all because I don't want to put y'all in harm's way, but just to let y'all know, Uncle Gambi, he's alive and doing well. So Lynn has been working day and night, and she's finally found the cure for the pod children. The thing is, they've done all kind of sims and stimulations, and half of the children die. But Dr. Jace, I think that's what her name is. If I'm wrong, forgive me. Y'all know I am horrible with names, but she's like, well, half of them live. That's a win-win situation. No, I want to wait until all of the pod children can come out walking and they're alive. Until I can get that done, we're not doing it. We're not using any serum on them until all the pod children are walking away safely and freely. Now, I wonder what's going on with Issa. I know last time we heard that his body was basically breaking down. Now, I don't know what's the difference between Jefferson, Anissa, and Jennifer to where their body's not breaking down. I don't know if they had the same. I guess they didn't have the green lightning because that's like a drug. But y'all explain that to me down below if you will, please, and thank you. How come their bodies are not reacting? Is it the same drug or not? Because I did not read the comic book, so I'm kind of new to this. I kind of sort of watched last season, but not for real. And I kind of jumped in now. So y'all explain that to me. How come the pod children had to be put in the pod so the bodies wouldn't break down? How come Jennifer, Nissa, and Jefferson are fine. And what did Tobias take to where he just will not age? He's just gonna stay young forever, claiming he's a vegan and, you know, stay out of the sunlight and I'm good. What did he take to where he's not aging? What was going on with Grace? Because Anissa goes over there saying my uncle died, and I was just thinking, besides my family, who else would I want to, you know, say my last words to? And it was you, Grace. But Grace, like the next morning after they had day night together, she's like, this was a mistake. I should have never done this. Because can you promise me that you will never break my heart again? And this is looking like I cannot promise you that right now. So she like goes into the room, and it looked like her skin was kind of like moving. And I was like, girl, what you got going on? Because your skin is not supposed to move like that. And it looked like it was like making a sound. And then it looked like she was having all kind of holes in her body. And I'm like, girl, what you go? Is this some type of psychosis? Like when she's stressed, she starts seeing stuff on her body? Because she took some pills and they like kind of calm things down. But what was she going through? Like, is it some type of, like I said, some type of psychosis? And when you're stressed, you know, you get to thinking you got holes and stuff on your body. What was going on with her? Tobias over here blaming Khalil again for Cyanide death. Like, first of all, Khalil wasn't even with Cyanide when she died. Tobias, just face it. Cyanide went up against somebody that was stronger than her. She didn't expect old girl that they're gonna have, like some pointing situation in her heel. She did not think she was going to, like, her stiletto was going to pop out further and like stab her in the neck. And he's like, 20 years ago today, I picked her out of that orphanage and she was the only family I had. No, now Joey gone, Cyanide gone, so you going to have to step up and be the next Cyanide. But it's your fault she's gone. I'm like, he wasn't even around. Cyanide went up against somebody and she lost. Just face the facts. I know she was kind of like a daughter or a sister to you. Y'all was family, and you know, raised her to be just as evil as you are and love the killing and all that stuff. But she gone. He sitting up her, had this whole feast set out for their anniversary and decided I might, you know, celebrate it anyway, and you're not going to get none of these delicious crab legs, none of this caviar, and this beautiful spread I got going on here, so leave. I'm like, really, Twice? You still blaming him? Cyanide went up to somebody against somebody and she lost. Just face the facts, bruh. So Deacon, the boyfriend from earlier, he shows up at the clinic and he got all these like sores on his face. I was like, what you doing? Like, he look like he gonna be picking at the skin. He like passes out. And he's like, please, you gotta find Anaya, or whatever his girlfriend's name. You gotta find her and save the baby. You gotta find her. You gotta find her. So, and this is like, what the hell? So eventually Henderson gets there and she was like, I don't know, maybe like the girlfriend and him was in some type of car wreck somewhere. We need to go find him. We need to go find her, make sure her and the baby's all right. But we look down and he is oozing some type of metal situation, like a liquefied metal that was moving. I'm like, y'all remember Terminator 2? When like the police, he was a Terminator and he took on the form of that police, and when he like shot him, he was kind of like metally. It looked like that. That's what I was getting. I was like, okay, he got metal liquid that moves coming out of his face. I'm like, and then so she taking samples. I'm like, we have the whole forensic team right there. How's it y'all didn't notice that? Y'all the one taking pictures. These two was talking amongst themselves. Like, how does Anissa get a hold of the sample? Why didn't the police force let her take this away and go, you know, see what's up with this sample? I guess she's like, something ain't right about this, and I'm going to get to the bottom of this. But I was like, what was he going through? Like, how you got metal liquid oozing out of your face? Black Lightning sneaking up on Two-Bit again. Two-Bit in his bar, I guess, closing up on the phone with his girlfriend, and everything just goes black, and here come Black Lightning just behind him. Like, stop sneaking up on Two-Bit. Two-Bit's like, I could have shot you, but I don't have a gun because I'm on parole or probation. Just remember that. I could have if I had a gun, but I don't have a gun because I'm on papers right now. And he wants to know about this hit on Gambi. He was like, yeah, this was This wasn't just some random shooting. This was a hit, and I don't think these is, local boys. Too big. He keep his ear to the street. He know everything that's going on, and I guess he can call Black Lightning or Jefferson at any time to let him know what's going on. But I need to know, how is it that Too Big is all of 2 feet away from Black Lightning and cannot see that is Jefferson? I need to know why. That he just has something over his eyes and his voice is a little distorted. I could see that was Jefferson. And I need to know how come the pastor did not recognize this. So I was like, she just has something over her, that little covering over her face. How is it that you do not recognize her eyes? I just need to know that. I know this is a show and it's supposed to be like, just because I have this simple mask on, you don't recognize me. Like Clark Kent becoming Superman. Okay, because I put on some glasses, now you don't recognize me as Superman. I take them off and now I'm Superman. Really? But he lets them know, Gambi, he was a good man. He practically raised Jefferson, but that was a professional hit, and those were not professional people from inside the city. I should have known that something was up with Dr. Jace, because she didn't cook the books and Anissa, I found the plan. We were looking at the pot people as individuals. If we put all the pots together, they make one, and we can give them the syrup, and they all live. So Lynn was like, okay, that sounds like all right, we did. So she didn't give them the serum, and Dr. Jace's face was looking like, yeah, I did that. And several of them started dying, and she was like, what? Hold on, what's going on? She was like, I showed you what you needed to see, and look what happened. She was like, you killed 14 people. She was like, but 14 lives, bitch. She slapped the taste out of Dr. Jace's mouth. When I tell you, it was one of those, when your mama said, I will slap you into next week. Dr. Jace is in next week, and she's at the psychiatric ward where she was at, because Lynn was like, get her up out of here, get her out of my office. She's like, we saved 14 of them, bitch. I was like, you killed 14 people. This is not nothing good. We was trying to save them all. Did you think after you did that you was really gonna stay in this woman's lab? Did you really actually think that, Dr. Jace, if that's what your name is? I don't really remember. That's not the point right now, but y'all know who I'm talking about. Anissa, she's going to look for Anaya. I think that's what her name is. And she is in the boondocks. This is not the kind of place you go at nighttime. No, there's not too many street lights. Side note, I went to my husband's family reunion with my husband a few years ago. And it was in Homer, Louisiana. And some of them roads, you got to know those roads really well. You got to be from there and been living there your whole life to know these roads, because some of these back roads had no lights on them and it was all kind of twisting and turning. It was like, we need to get out of here before it gets dark. We was out by a lake area and no ma'am. That's where Anissa was at. She all off on this back road. Sheriff pulls her over and she's like, why did you pull me over? He's like, wherever you're going, it's closed. He's like, first of all, I didn't tell you where I was going, so how do you know that it's closed? And his skin get to twitching and vibrating and doing all kind of stuff. And something is running fast past her window. She's like, oh, hell no. She hit the U-turn real fast. She did one of these with the U-turns and got up out of there. I was like, yes, Anissa, something wasn't right about him. And for some reason, I was like, was that what Grace was doing? Because the sheriff, his skin started to twitching a little bit, but we didn't see any holes or nothing. But I was like, okay, what's going on in this area of y'all town, this rural area, to where you don't want nobody there at night? You ain't from around here, so you don't need to know what's going on. What kind of experiments are going on there? Because when I tell you, she was like, no, you know what? Oh, hell no. Let me whip this Yui real quick. So, that was the gist. If I left anything out, by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Subscribe. If you were returning back, y'all know y'all welcome too. I love all my peoples. This is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.